Hey, I think we're live.
Hopefully.
Make sure the internet's on the right thing. It is. Okay, that's good. Hey, everybody.
Hey, everyone. Hey, making lemonade from lemons. You're always first to love it. Hey, Simply Southern Roots. Hey, Naturally NC. Hey, My Land is His Land. How are y'all doing? Hey, Sharon. Hi, Dawn. Hello.
What's happening, everyone?
Hey, Pam. Hey, Hackett's Healing Hollow. Howdy.
Hackett's Hollow.
Hackett's Healing Hollow.
Healing Hollow. I like it. Triple H.
Hey, Johan Johnson. How are you? Hey, Heavenly Harvest. Hey, Unpolished Gardens. Hey, S. Moore. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Lou Just Lou. Hey, Stapleton. Hey, She's Gone Country Farms. Lou, I hope you're able to get some rest right now. I know you are working hard.
Yeah.
Hey, Providence Farmstead. How are you? Hey, Kay. How is everyone? Hey, Gravy Karen. Hey, Patty, Tinker's wife. Hey, Heidi from Iowa.
It's so cool to see the little symbols and how they're changing color. The longer that people remember, it's really neat.
Hey, Enderwink. Hey, Marty from West Virginia. Hey, Red Collie, Shallow Homestead. Hey, Green Raven. Hey, Pink Red Apple Yard. Hey, My Quirky Quarter Acre. Hey, Patty's Place. Hey, Miranda. Hey, Green Witch. Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
I know it's been different, but I hope it's been okay.
Yeah, my mom's on here. She just had a birthday this past weekend.
Hey, Wallace family.
Definitely not the birthdays that anybody is expecting
hey,
right now.
Hey, Brian's Jersey Garden, I think it said. Yeah, Brian's Jersey Garden. Hey, Mallory.
Get to watch because my Zumba classes.
No, I'm sorry, they're canceled.
Hey, there's a positive in everything, though, right?
Hey, Mama Z's. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Dixie Living. Hey, Simply Southern Roots. Hey, Be Earthy. Hello, everyone. I lost track.
Yep, starting to roll.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we're doing well. Feeling well. Just tired.
What's up, Nathan?
My cousin?
Yep.
Ah, hi, Nathan.
Hey, Grace.
Tell the family we said hello.
Yeah, so around here, things are for the most part business as usual, but we'd be lying if we didn't say that it's impacting us a little bit and starting to wear on us a tad, but it's not allowing us to get us down completely. It's just sucks.
Finally, the
right?
battle said good evening, everyone. I was so excited when I realized it was Monday. I feel you. I don't even know what day it is lately.
Right. So weird.
They're just all running together. Hey, Team Benson. Hey, Sue Quisses. Hey, Laura. Hey, Judy. We made the kids some brownies because Wyatt, the past few days, has been asking for dessert. He misses dessert. So the family rallied together, and I think we have like 5 cakes and all kinds of brownie mixes now. So he'll be good in that area.
It's so funny. We're like a week. Well, we've been like 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're on week 3.
Yeah, we're on week 3.
And we were ahead of the game, just intuition wise.
And now it's like we're starting to miss the luxuries.
Yeah.
Of life. Yeah. Like cakes.
The treats.
Yeah, the treats.
The kids, Zach always had a thing when he did go to work, the days that he does go into the office, he would stop by the gas station on the way home and get him a little treat. Now that's different because you just don't know. So they're missing that, but they've got their brownies now. We're going to eat them when this is over. They're cooling. Providence said I made brownies too. Nice.
Kim Smith. I'm from Ohio. I work at a nursing home in the kitchen. Please pray for our staff. Yeah, absolutely prayers.
Yeah, we will.
To you all and to all you all that I call first responders, anybody that's in nursing homes, hospitals, firefighters, police officers, farm folks, everyone. Hey,
back to basics. Hey, Serenity Mountain Farm. How are you guys? Safe at home, Aunt Patty. Hey, Aunt Patty.
Yeah, so might as well talk about the elephant in the room before we go into anything else. Kentucky is officially what they're calling it, healthy at home.
Yeah.
Which is
shelter in place.
Shelter in place / what is quarantine. I love the the language we use. It's funny. So everything is completely shut down besides non-essentials, which is
Oh, Marla made bread.
like
Nice.
grocery stores, gas stations, hospitals, basically anything that's not providing health or food to us. So yeah, so it's quiet around here. Not a lot that you
Hey, North
can
Star.
do or want to do kind of thing. But we
Yeah.
are good here at the homestead. We were busy all weekend and last week. Did a lot of clearing over there, right on the side of the house with old graybeard. That was a lot of fun. We enjoyed it, clearing some of that out, and we want to continue to do that across our land. We had a lot of questions. I'm like, why did the goats not do it? Goats don't chop down trees.
Never
No,
seen one use a chainsaw.
right. Never seen one use chainsaw.
No, and honestly, they're working on another
Whoa.
area right now, so
Yeah.
that's their job. And I wouldn't say it's like, well, I guess it is. It's a time sensitive project. It has to be done quickly, not something we can really wait on. So
Right.
we just got in there and did it, and we let them work on something else.
Right, and we enjoy it too. Also, all the trees we cut down were rotten, dead trees. We didn't cut down any living, breathing, happy trees. So the goats are doing their thing. Well, we want them
Laura,
to.
yes, liquor stores are essential here, so they're still open.
Yeah, still rocking the liquor stores for show. So the goats are doing their job, clearing out what we wanted to clear out. But we wanted to. Sometimes we like just getting our hand stuff, and to be completely honest with y'all, it's good to stay busy.
Yeah.
And so that really helped doing that. And we had a lot of good little evening fires.
Yeah.
Fire's still burning out there.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. We pretty much sat out by the fire for like 3 or 4 days and cooked every meal out there. So that was kind of neat.
We all woke up one morning and think we had
Hey, the Payne family.
Had the old Rona. It was a little congested from the smoke and the weather.
It smells like a campground in here.
We were like 75 degrees Thursday, and the very next day I don't think we broke out of 40 the next day for the high.
Yeah.
And so that's what gets you all congested.
I want the snow to be over, Amanda said. Oh, goodness. I did see that a lot of people got snow this morning. They woke up to it.
Yeah.
We usually get a snow around this time, but I think we're in the clear this time. I don't know.
She said that never going to get snow.
Oh, Mallory said we're getting chickens. Awesome.
Nice.
That is awesome. Grandma's so happy. Said the bars here are closed, so they turned their alcohol into hand sanitizer and gave it away free. Ours did that too. So Kentucky is like bourbon country, obviously. And all the distilleries, is that what you call them? The make bourbon?
Yeah. It almost sounded like you said make bourbon, like a McDonald's.
No, make bourbon.
You said make bourbon, but it sounded like make bourbon.
They are making hand sanitizers and they're giving it away. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Obviously, they limit you, which is good, but that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool movement. We've got a lot of people here that are getting together. UK is making masks for all the healthcare workers, so that's awesome.
Ooh, I heard something cool too. So all of you all that are not in Kentucky, I'm sorry because you don't know Andy Bashir.
Yeah.
Bashir at 5. He does his press conference
every day.
Every day.
He's been doing it for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and we've all quite looked forward to it. But the doctor that always pops on there, it was really cool. He put out the word to we have 3, I think, colleges that do health.
Yeah.
UK, Louisville, and I don't know what the other one was. But anyways, over 300 health. Why am I missing the word? What are they? Medical students.
Yeah.
Med grads, but no, whatever.
Students.
Med students are volunteering at our hospitals now. Like they are still in school, but it's like all hands on deck. So like a little knowledge is better than no knowledge. So like over 300 of them volunteered to go help out at the hospital.
Said, I'm not from Kentucky, but I know Bashir. Amanda said all McDonald's closed in UK tonight at 7 p.m., even the drive-thru. Oh, wow. We still have drive-thrus on everything, I think. We'll see where that goes. But yeah, our governor, he's awesome, and he is gaining quite a fan base.
Yes, he is.
I hope it's like this wherever you are, but Kentucky has really, really come together. And we always do at times. I don't know. I mean, it's probably all over the nation, but, it just always feels like Kentucky is the best place to live. But everybody's just coming together and not making light of it, but just making it more bearable, I guess. and just trying to, work through it sometimes with humor. And it's just, I don't know. It's kind of cool to see.
Not to change subject, but I was waiting until Stringfield
Oh,
Ridge
there's
Farm
a
till I saw
Blue
that
Cup
name.
Club.
So I have a new cup today.
Yay!
It's the Blue Cup Club. And Mr. Lee sent me the cup. I finally joined the club. I don't know how I got in. I got lucky. But I love it. Part of the Blue Cup Club. So like Lee, Buddy from Gemini Homestead, a few others, all have a blue cup, and that's what we use during our lives. And I'm very excited. I don't think I've ever been more excited for a package to arrive, especially I didn't think it was even going to make it. So thank you all for sending it.
Hey, the mayor's daughter.
I rarely get a package that actually has my name on it. It's usually hers. So it was like, yes, that's it.
Chrissy, I'm so sorry you're sick. My goodness, I hope you get better soon. Let's see. Hey, the mayor's daughter. I think I just said that. Naturally in sea, so we're just kind of winging it here in North Carolina. We don't exactly pave the way.
Two feelings about time you got in the club. Like, I know, right?
Right.
had to earn my way.
Hey, Jesse Small Homestead from Washington. Oh, you got all your cold crops in. Awesome. Nice. Daisy, can you stop looking at me, please?
Our greenhouse is popping and just got plants everywhere. And so I know we promised a garden tour tomorrow.
Yeah.
For you all tomorrow. It's not, but it will be the next one. It is still garden related because we got dirt.
Laurie said everyone's going to drink their vanilla. Struck me funny.
But yeah, so we got dirt yesterday. We had to fill the beds. I was so happy they were still open. I was nervous that we was going to be sitting all summer with an empty bed. So we did get our soil. And so that's what our video is kind of surrounded by tomorrow, along with patience.
Yeah. Veggie Boy said, hey guys, an update on our farm market. We sold out of all our meat products and milk products. We've got a shipment of produce in every day, and we've been selling 100 dozens of eggs every day. That is awesome.
That's awesome.
We have not been selling anything, but we're giving milk and eggs away to all the family that needs.
Yeah. But we still have about 20 dozen eggs and 4 gallons of milk in the fridge.
One thing that has changed, unfortunately, is our farmstead market. That is no longer going to happen. Some in part to what's going on with the world, and other in part to things that are just happening here. And it just doesn't feel like the best route to go, the safest shop to go, or the wisest choice at the time. So that stinks. That was a big dream that we had. And I feel certain that it will come true eventually. But for now, we had to give that up.
Yeah. And just wasn't the right timing, I guess.
Not the right time.
It's crazy what happened.
You just feel it. I don't know. I mean, both of us, I feel like we tried to beat around the bush for weeks. And eventually we both were just like, it's not a good idea right now. So that's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
We canceled it, so it's not going to be delivered. However, Jed's is still, so he's going to be living here. That's
Jed's
awesome.
Still off-gridding it.
His is for his house, so he needs it. Ours was just for wanting to sell goods and have a little market. But, we can always set up a little stand and sell veggies. Just right now, don't want to sell anything else, to be honest.
Right. Yeah, and y'all, it's crazy to think about, but we ultimately do not know how long this is going to last. No one does. So right now we're just kind of holding our stuff near and dear to our heart and sharing with family, and don't really have much to sell out at the moment. But hopefully all that changes really soon, and then we can start looking back into that dream. But for now, family first and friends first kind of thing. If all y'all were closer, we would do it for you all too. But
right. Because we trust you all.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, we haven't, and if anyone has sent us anything, we haven't been to the P.O. box in over 2.5 weeks. That our little P.O. box is tight, small, and busy.
And I think it's closed.
Is it closed?
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me because our P.O. box is not the main one in our town.
The other one's on the other side of town.
Right. So where our actual P.O. box stuff comes is, you're probably right. It is closed.
Yep. Laura Carmichael White said, what are you going to do with the seedlings for the spring fling?
We'll plant them and give them away.
Yeah.
We'll plant them to our garden can't hold it anymore.
Right.
And then we'll either give it away or try to sell a couple. Or I'm still planning on building like a little stand down at the end of the road, and just anything that we have access, put out there and give to anyone that wants. But we don't want too many people driving like crazy up in here.
Yeah. Don't want an actual building that somebody could just break right into. But obviously we're still helping where we can, just, the leftover stuff. Naturally in Cesar, our post office is one of the small satellite locations, and they told me Saturday they aren't closing. Oh,
That's
nice. Veggie Boy said, does anybody do baked goods near you? Because that's how we got big in our area. I don't know.
We have
a bakery.
Yeah, and we have a lot of very popular farms around here that have like $1 million operations, but feel small towny.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Like they have little small farmsteads like what we're talking about, but at $1 million size operation kind of thing. So a lot of people know them, trust them, kind of thing. So we're getting in there. It'll work out. We're not too worried about it at the moment. That time will come.
Yeah.
And we'll get there. And as soon as things can, we'll open it up for selling online.
Yeah.
I saw your eyes like go shifty on me. Whatever.
I couldn't tell if it was a side by side or a helicopter.
Oh.
It was a helicopter. Oh goodness. But hopefully you all are having a good week and a good Monday.
Yeah, let's shake this off.
Hey, Marty's Vegetable Garden.
Too much not incredibly
well,
positive.
Before we move on,
one more thing.
They are saying this week is going to be terrible. So just keep on pushing.
Yeah. And
whether it gets worse or not, just keep doing what you're doing and stay home.
Right.
Most importantly.
That's the biggest thing. Like, I know everyone on here pretty much has the same mindset of us, but like, stress it to your family. Stay home.
I could get on a rant for 2 hours, and I just don't understand it. I don't understand, even if they're wrong, even if they're hyping it up, whatever, who cares? But I don't know why people think that other people should have to make sacrifices and they shouldn't. And they think that they're more important and they can go out and continue life as normal when the rest of us can't do that, because we care about our loved ones and we care about our family. And obviously I'm not talking about essential jobs. You have to do that. But I just don't get it. I never will. I don't understand it.
If someone told you, because a lot of people try to compare it to the flu, which is not comparable, but to go into that, if someone told you, if you go out to town, your risk of getting the flu is extremely high. Like your risk of getting it is unlike any other. Good chance you're going to get it. Are you just going to risk it? Like, have you had the flu and you felt that? Like, you don't want it. And so this one, like they keep saying, you don't know you have it, and then you spread it to whoever else that maybe you're trying to help out, and then you both have it, and it's worse than the flu.
Yeah.
Like, it's just stop. Stop.
On the conference today that our governor does every day, we have Dr. Stack. He is with him every day. They're him and another Eric Freelander. They're kind of leading it up together. And Dr. Stack said, if you feel like you shouldn't have to sacrifice and you should go out, consider if you take it home to a loved one and it kills them, was whatever you did worth taking their life? Obviously, It's not. Unless you're saving another life. If you're going to a hospital, you're a hospital worker or whatever. Like, is whatever you had to do so important that it could be worth risking someone else's life? And people just don't think like that. And I can't wrap my head around it. I really can't. People just think that they're invincible, I guess.
Untouchable.
Yeah. And, say they get it. That's their choice, but it's not the other people's choice that they came in contact with. That's not fair.
And it's unfortunate because a lot of those people that have that mindset, they probably don't know anybody that has it. But unfortunately, it feels like it's going to come. So I think that's what, it doesn't bring it at home until it impacts home, right? Until you know someone that has it. So just keep listening, keep doing your thing, keep staying at home, keep being healthy at home, right?
Yeah, healthy at home. That's what we're calling it.
Right. So just
A lot of people are asking about seed companies that are still shipping. Jess and Maya's live last night, Roots and Refuge Farm, they asked people to comment with companies that they're dealing with that are still shipping. And there was all kinds. So go back to that and look at the chat.
Yeah, and we know Haas is.
Yeah.
I know I saw comments that Johnny's Seeds. I know MI Garner is not.
Yeah. Well, I think they're going to try to pick it back up, but right now they're not.
Right. If you're needing seeds immediately, you're not going to. But Haas Tools definitely is. I know they said Johnny Seeds is. We've never bought there, so I'm not sure. And then look, North Star, Hudson Valley,
there you go.
Pantry.
Awesome. There you go. Sure. Thank you, North Star.
Yep. So True Seed. That's perfect.
Awesome.
Thank you all. And Baker's Creek is not.
I don't think so.
But the good point with all of this is a lot of people that are closing or
Baker Creek's back open today. Sweet.
Perfect. So and if they're out of stock or they're saying they're not shipping, it's because they have to pack back up.
Right.
It's not like they are like Walmart and they just have
they're not out.
stock.
Yeah.
They have seeds, they just got to pack them up. So if it's bombarded, they've got to regroup. So just keep checking your favorites every couple days, and I'm sure they'll get going.
Sherry, I'm so glad to hear you're staying at home because we love you.
Good.
Keep safe. Gurney's is awesome.
Nice.
Good deal. Yeah, there's a lot still. So you can still get your seeds.
Okay.
I know we're going to be saving seeds this year.
Yeah, well, we save seeds every year, but
we do. But this year, I mean, we usually don't save our tomato seeds. We save other stuff, but this year we will be saving more tomatoes and more peppers and being way more intentional about that. Just in case, it's good to have them. And you get into that mindset where you're like, well, I don't need to save, I'll just get them next year. Right. That was my mindset last year and all the other years. But this time we're going to save. Seed swap groups.
Sometimes I get lost in the comments just reading. Like I'm just reading you guys' comments. If you all have any questions, please feel free to ask.
Sandy said, I can probably only plant on my deck and just have Rubbermaid totes. Will that work? Absolutely. Yes, that will. Yep.
Hidden Pines Homestead, first off, thank you for the $5 super chat. That's very kind of you. I hate when folks compare it to the flu. They say more die from flu. So not true. This is killing and is around the world killing people. Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
And thank you very much.
It's not even comparable. Yes.
Hey,
there's
Wendy.
a lot of people that get sick from the flu, and there's a lot of people that die from the flu, but the comparison and
the biggest thing is we just don't know.
Exactly.
Maybe it will turn out like the flu. Maybe it will be comparable. But right now we don't know. So treat it as if it's not. And treat it as if everyone has it and just stay home.
And it's all trial treatments.
Right.
It's nothing for sure done. For sure will help you kind of thing, like the flu, which we got a lot of the stuff on. But yeah.
Laurie said, is that a dog behind you or a stuffed animal?
That's a stuffed animal.
And that's a cat.
That's a cat.
And I got a dog over here and a dog over here. Rusty's outside, Zena's outside, and Dolly's outside. The cat, she's crazy. She got up in the rafters, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. She got up in the attic, whatever. I don't know. Last night and started screaming and howling at 5:30 this morning. So I had to get up, coax her down. I hate when she does that. She drives me nuts.
Even the Sparrow Homestead, that's a good question. So did you all train your goats on the electric fence or did they just figure it out? So there might be some confusion in training because training is them figuring it out. But you got to train.
Unless they come that way, which would be cool.
But you've got to train them early. If they're older, it's going to be a lot of them figuring it out. So we've had a bunch of different aged goats that have made it to the household here. Our first ones were all babies. They're all going to test it. They're all going to figure it out. And as babies, it's easier because they're not rough and tough, right? They're not big and bad. So they're not going to try to burst through anything. They're going to hit it and they're going to bounce back from the fence. And that is your goal. They do that a few times and they are they're stubborn. Goats are stubborn and they're kind of pain in the butt sometimes because they're so stubborn. But if you have a good electrical fence with high voltage, they're still going to train on it. They're going to hit it a couple times. They're going to learn. They're going to squeal, unfortunately, but then they'll get the point. When you have a goat that's going to start jumping through it, so that's when you know that they're not getting trained, is when they hit and they try to run through the fence. That's a problem. You've got an issue on your hands. But you can easily address that. You stay around. You stay close. You still want them to learn on their own, but you need to stay by the power because especially the Premier One fencing or any kind of netting electrical, it's a fish net. So when they try to drive through it,
Grammy Karen found that out.
yeah, she did. It's gonna wrap you up, and it's gonna stick to you. I mean, it's wild. I mean, it's sometimes it's very difficult to move because they're so sticky. But yes, they do figure it out on their own. But that's also how you train a goat to electrical fence.
People talking about fire cider. I just started another round.
We've been burning that stuff up.
Yeah, we're loving our fire cider. Let's see. A lot of people talking about Walmart's being out of supplies. Ours are struggling. I hope that they'll eventually catch up. I know the truck drivers are trying their hardest, and they're, they keep saying, we'll get there. Just let us get there. Let us get the food to you. So they're trying. Ours are, they're corporate, obviously, Walmart and Kroger, but they're also kind of small town because everybody knows each other. And they're, constantly keeping people updated on Facebook and social media saying, this is what we do have, this is what we don't have, and this is when we're going to get it, that kind of stuff, so that people are okay and don't panic.
The Veggie Boy, sure.
Yeah.
Send it away.
Yeah.
We love seeing other stuff.
There's another question. Try to go back up. Patty's Place said, sorry for the caps, but did you guys know anything about growing peanuts?
We've never grown them.
I want to. I know my mom has grown peanuts, I think. Grammy Karen. Susan Baker. Hello.
What's up, buddy?
It can be Jen or Jen, whichever. It doesn't matter.
Your hair's crazy.
Laura said, have you put horseradish in your fire cider? Also, have you ever grown it? She's in her apron, did a recipe. Holy moly, Zach, you would love it. It's definitely fire cider. So I've never put the horseradish root in, but I've always wanted to. I've just never been able to find it. And if I find it, I would love to root it and grow it. And that would be awesome. Let's see. Yes, feed a trucker if you can. Absolutely. That is a great idea.
I thought about that the other day. You ever notice, if you listen to country music, you probably do. 80s and 90s country, like every other song is a trucker song. It's about truck driving. It's about being thankful for truckers. It's about the gratitude towards truckers and just the life they live. And that is just completely gone. It feels like.
Oh, there you go. Greenwich says she grows peanuts.
There you go. It feels like you don't hear anything else about how important truckers are.
Right.
But, if they all stopped their trucks one day, the impact it would have on our society, way more than coronavirus, which it may come due to all this. You never know. But thank a trucker.
What makes me sad is, one, that they're having a hard time finding meals because everything's closed. Truck drivers can't go through drive-thrus.
Right.
They have to park and they have to go in. So they're having a hard time finding meals.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people are helping with that, but obviously more could. That would be ideal. And then, they're basically putting themselves on the front lines as well. They're, right there in the battlefield. And a lot of them, they don't have hand sanitizer because everywhere's out. And, they're just now starting to run out or already have run out. And it's scary for them. Yep. I can't imagine. I mean, they can't.
We come from a family of truck drivers too. And, they got truck stops, but usually in truck stops, there's a McDonald's, Subway, different Denny's.
Right.
That's all sit down stuff. That stuff's closed and only through the drive through. And there might be some stuff that helps out, but I mean, they're eating maybe Flying J loves rolling hot dog. And, that's all they can get right now on the road. And it's rough for them.
Yeah. To everyone who's saying that their family is truck drivers, just know that we are praying for them.
Yep. We truly understand.
Graybeard was a truck driver for, a while, maybe 10 years.
Graybeard was. My dad that passed away was. Yeah. My grandfather was he just now retired and he's almost in his 80s.
Yeah.
My dad's a school bus driver and he was a truck driver for a while. My papa, that's actually in the hospital right now, is a truck driver.
Yeah.
The whole family was truck drivers.
Esmore said my daddy was a farmer and a trucker before passing.
Stringfield said Lee hauls grain. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Many stores are being told to take food off the roller grills, too. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I can see
touchy dish.
Right. So they're probably eating a bag of Chex Mix.
Yeah, I know some rest areas are closed. Dixie Living. Gris was talking about one being closed. Gris, he's our good buddy that lives down the hill. He's family. I mean, he's not friend. He's family. and he works for like IGA stores and stuff like that.
Well, he's vending machines.
Yeah,
so he has
vending machines,
stuff
game
in
machines,
IGA stores.
stuff like that. So he had to go on the route today in Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually right before they shut down. He like got in his truck to come home, and they announced that they were shutting down. But he went to the IGA store to collect, and he was able to get us some snacks for the kids and stuff like that. So that was awesome of him. I brought it in and Lysoled every inch of it down, and then Lysol the Lysol and put everything away. Funny story. So for some reason, me and Zach have been craving bologna.
Oh my gosh!
You think you would crave something better, like something a good food that you miss?
Before you even get into that, so the B&N right beside our feed store is called B&N. It's a gas station.
It's a market,
but they're different. They've got legit set up for lunch. They make the best bologna sandwich in the world. And Jen also bought a log of bologna.
I did. This was like how many years ago?
Several.
2 or 3 years ago, and I wanted some bologna because his stepdad was firing up the smoker, and I wanted to smoke bologna.
We did, and it was fantastic.
Good. So I didn't know how many people were coming, and I didn't know what a log of bologna meant. So I went into the market and I asked for a log.
And I was in the car,
and it was 18 pounds worth of bologna. I came out with it, and he just looked at me, and I looked at him, and I
can't even compare it. It was like this long. I was like, what is, like, it barely fit in the car.
Yeah. So we ate about half of the log, saved some of it, ate on it for years. The rest of it, I froze. I put it in our deep freeze. So in 3 and 4 years, it's just been on the bottom of the deep freeze, and we've covered it up and up and up. Today and yesterday.
Well, hang it. Yesterday, we were sitting there shoveling dirt, and I just look at it, I'm like, I would love a bologna sandwich right now.
So then I wanted a bologna sandwich.
And then we told Graybeard
anything else but bologna.
Then we told Graybeard, and he wanted a bologna sandwich.
So today, I was like, listen, do you think that bologna's still in the freezer? Because it was so long ago, I couldn't really remember if we ever cleaned it out. Welcome, John. Hello.
Hey, thanks for joining.
So we went and cleaned out, took everything out of our freezer, which was a lot. Ended up taking inventory, which was productive. Wrote down everything that we have, and that log of bologna was still at the very bottom of the freezer. It's like this. It's probably a foot long.
Yep.
So it's thawing, and we're gonna have bologna.
Eat the bologna. Did you? But I might have not heard you. But did you tell him that Gress also got us bologna today?
Gress bought us bologna too, which cured the immediate.
Yeah, so we had a fried bologna sandwich. Actually, I had a regular bologna. I wanted
cold. I like fried bologna and mustard.
Weird.
Everybody wants a bologna sandwich.
We're totally off on this. I had cold bologna, white bread, Miracle Whip, and the only thing I didn't get was a tomato and a piece of lettuce. Well, I did have lettuce. Nice. I could get lettuce because I had it from the greenhouse. But I couldn't have a tomato on it. But that's my ideal. But I just had bologna, Miracle Whip, and white bread, and I was the happiest man at lunch.
Mustard, yes, you gotta have mustard on
Miracle Whip.
Fried bologna and mustard. So we have bologna for indefinitely. What?
Did you take them out?
The brownies?
Yeah. Okay.
You'd smell them if I didn't.
Well, I saw a red light. No, I didn't.
No.
I mean,
I turned it off.
Sorry, Red. I didn't mean to just confuse you there. Well, I'll hurt you in a minute, okay?
They're cooling down, okay?
Yep. We'll eat brownies in a second.
But yeah, so Gress brought bologna. We ate some bologna. We thawed the bologna. We've got enough bologna to last until probably the end of the world. So at least we solved that issue, right? And we solved the brownie issue. So
everybody's on. It sounds like everybody's with you on the mustard, not my Miracle Whip.
Oh heck yeah, you gotta have mustard.
Oh, gosh, y'all are crazy. Like I don't mind a little spicy mustard, but Miracle Whip's my thing.
Plain salami and American cheese, yes, that's good too. I love salami.
Now right now I'm in a bologna mood.
I just love me some fried bologna. Probably what we're gonna have for breakfast. And we got a lot of hot dogs, which I'm not a hot dog fan, but we've been doing them over the fire. They're okay that way. I don't like them boiled. I can't. It grosses me out. So yeah, over the fire they're good. So we got plenty of hot dogs.
I did try the mustard on the bologna city grill, and I mean it wasn't bad.
Yeah,
it just wasn't as good as Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip and like mustard,
mayonnaise or Miracle Whip.
I don't like
peanut butter and bologna. That's different, but I'll try it.
I mean, I can't knock it.
We got nothing but time, right? Well,
My
We'll
mom
try all
drinks
the
my
combinations.
mom eats peanut butter and mayo on a sandwich. So peanut butter and bologna, didn't throw me. So I mean,
she's with you, but she puts a slice of cheese on it too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, a slice that's added, right? But I mean, if you just want the classic, and really the classic is
Duke's
just
mayo.
lettuce, tomato, bologna, and then American whip. But it's
Sandwiches. Where'd it go? Oh,
This is-
Paradise Garden said my mom made me liverwurst sandwiches. I've never had that.
This is so much better than
But
talking about any kind of rice.
I like weird lunch meat. I will try all the lunch meat, and I don't know why I'm like that.
My dad was like that.
Really?
Gary, yeah, and I always love the
I get excited when I see
I
the
know.
different lunch meats. I just want to try them all.
Was it called ham and cheese loaf? Where like it's
Yes,
like ham and you have the little
chunks of cheese in it.
It's like, what is
Like we go to the deli and they have all those choices, and it's so hard because I just want to try them all. I'm like, can I have samples?
I'll never forget when Gary brought that in, and I looked at him like us as a society had to get ham with little cheese dots in it. We couldn't put just a piece of cheese on the regular ham. We had to insert it in the ham.
Okay, everybody's talking about liverwurst. Now I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to make Grace go back to IGA and give me some liverwurst.
Because we're quarantined.
Right.
I've heard of peanut butter and bananas. I don't like bananas.
When's the last time we went to the grocery? It was that morning that I went. It was 2 weeks ago.
Well, there's a difference.
Picked it up.
Right, you did pick up.
Yeah. The last time we went was when we got Raylan's glasses, and I don't know, it was like a month ago. Remember?
Well, this has felt like 3 months.
Yeah. It was a while ago.
I would give it. I'd do 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks.
Y'all,
3 weeks.
I don't know. I just had a feeling, and this was like a month ago. We went and we bought more groceries than we ever have. The whole family went. I picked up Raylan's glasses, and I ordered a year's supply of contacts for me, just in case. Thankfully, I did that because me and Raylan can see.
Are eye doctors essential? I'm sure they are, right?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so, right?
I don't think so.
Anyways, it might still be hard to get a prescription if you waited on that. PB banana and chocolate are my thing. Okay.
Never heard of Braunschweiger, Debbie.
Someone asked, do you know anything about Olive Hill in Kentucky? I know that name, but I don't know the relevance that maybe you're thinking of.
I don't know.
But I definitely have heard about Olive Hill, Kentucky.
Hey, Dorothy's Hobby Farm. How are you guys? Can't wrap my brain around the ingredients of liverwurst, Laura said.
Ooh, now that might be good. Penny Dudley.
It might be the only thing left in the store. Well, daggone it, I'm going to have to get it.
Penny Dudley, pickle and pimento. So good.
That does sound good. I love pimento cheese.
Yeah, we love good pimento cheese. Oh, and Patty Spam all day. Spam,
yes.
Spam's a luxury.
Yeah. Remember when Spam used to be cheap? It's like $5 a can now. It's ridiculous.
It is.
I guess everybody caught on.
Right. How good it is. Salty goodness.
Oh, eye doctors and dentists not essential. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, well.
Hey, Texas Micro. I think it's because they're setting up to help.
Right. And it's emergency
only. Broussard. Hey, Broussard. I hope I can get my contact exam. I need one. I was due for an exam in a month, which would be right now. But I ordered my contacts before my time was up. I ordered a year's worth. She looked at me and she was like, really? I was like, yep.
Yep.
That's how I roll. Beat the system. I don't need an exam every year.
Quilter in the woods. My grandma used to eat an onion like someone would eat an apple.
Oh. You know, when Wyatt was a baby, he would eat green onions. He loved them. He would eat them raw.
Well, I mean, everybody can eat green onions.
Yeah, that's true. Sweeter.
But actually eating an onion like an
the Grinch.
apple.
That's what the Grinch does.
That's what the Grinch does.
Oh, Mama Z said I tried to get some flour, so I would just have extra, and they were out, I bet. I looked online today because I'm just nosy. So I looked at my usual pickup list for Walmart, and there was basically nothing on there. But it'll come. It'll come. I know it will.
Yeah, just give the companies time. They'll restock.
Oh, the honey stuff. So my quarantine emergency food is smoked oysters, and I'm really trying not to eat them.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds fantastic.
I like oysters.
Hey, Tammy. Hope you're doing well tonight.
Dang on it. I lost the question. Oh, Patty's Place said, if I joined your gold plan, what does it mean?
So gold is...
Hey, Evelyn.
Silver is just you want to help out. Gold, we give a little bit. Right now, just throughout the craziness, it hasn't been too much. We have like one video that we've posted to Gold members. We're sorry. But it's supposed to be a live that we do for you all specifically. But YouTube and the memberships, honestly, I'm not sure why exactly we were opened up to memberships. I think it's supposed to be like 30,000 subscribers. So they're like beta tested with us. But the live streaming that they said that we can do isn't as easy as possible because every time I want to do it, it's usually on my phone. But we can only do it on the computer.
Ooh, Texas Micro said they killed a can of corned beef hash. I love that.
It says we're unstable and we're trying to reconnect. So
good. All good things.
Hopefully
we're still here. Hopefully
it's on the right one. Okay, it went away. Are we buffering?
Okay.
I guess we're good. Nobody said anything yet. No, but the gold membership, as we do like post a video or a live for gold members once a month, hopefully. To get out to you all. Thank you all for hanging out with us while we work that out and figure it out with YouTube as well. So that's what gold is.
Yeah. Hey, we're back. Yay.
Good.
Buffered a little.
Yeah, well,
you just never know.
It stared at us for a minute.
So. Somebody was saying they killed a can of corned beef hash. I love corned beef hash and cabbage. Oh, so
Make
good.
You Reuben out of that bad boy.
Are you going to go corn this year? No, not this year. Maybe one day we'll have a giant field to grow some corn in. We get our corn from...
You are unstable.
We get our corn from a little farm down the road. They have non-GMO corn and they grow it all locally. So I usually get at least 2 bushels and can and freeze. We actually have, when we cleaned out our freezer today, trying to find the bologna, we have 2 bags of corn left. So we're going to eat those up and get some more in July, hopefully. Hopefully there'll be corn. I still have a whole lot of canned corn, though. Corned beef instead of boiling it, and it's so much better. Yummy.
Nice.
Naturally, and C said, now I need a Reuben in my life. We need to stop talking about food we can't have. This isn't nice. We're not being nice to each other. I made Reuben sliders last Super Bowl, and they were really, really good. And it was very simple. Everybody loved them. They were just like in the Hawaiian rolls, little beef sliders.
I need to tell you something. I'm watching the video.
You're watching it on your tablet?
That's cool.
Okay.
Right.
Just a few more minutes.
Hey, Prairie Girl.
Hang out, okay?
It's almost totally done.
Yeah, they're almost cold.
Are you talking about the live or the brownies?
The
live. Yeah.
And the brownies.
About 15 more minutes. Not too much longer. They're biting at the nail.
They really want these brownies. We went in there and cleaned up their room today. Changed everybody's sheets on the bed. This like things that you always do, but for some reason they feel like they're like the biggest part of the day these days. Reuben sandwiches aren't good, Marty.
Hawaiian bread sliders are yummy. Sonny's place yet. What did you tell him about the Super Bowl that you made the Reuben sliders?
Yep. Wow.
I was talking to Raylan. My bad.
Oh goodness. But yeah, it's been quite a while since we actually went to the grocery, but we've got a lot of food. There was just some things today that we just wanted to get for the kids, and Chris was like, hey, I'm here, so tell me what you need.
Bub.
So do you all have all your chickens? Yes. So we moved the Spitzhaubens and the Prairie Bluebell Eggers into the new coop. We moved the Brahmas and the Starlight Green Eggers out into the brooder. And all the meat chickens are together in the meat chicken house.
Yep.
And the petting zoo chickens, I don't even know how many chickens we have right now. It's like out of control.
It's not out of control.
And the
it's
turkeys.
Just a lot.
Turkeys are still here, but not for long.
It's very under control.
It is under control. I mean, they have their own, it's a process. They move from here to here to here. The Brahmas are not quite big enough yet to go in the new coop, but probably a week more and we'll move them. And then I want to move the rabbits into the brooder because they are getting so big.
It literally, though, is a foolproof system we got going on.
It really is. I mean, it's like a cycle. I mean, there's no more chickens in the house, which is exciting.
Yeah, it's much quieter.
I think mostly for the year, we're probably done with chickens in the house. We usually have a huge spring round of chickens that we raise inside. I think
We might do like a fall in run of meat
Maybe.
birds.
yeah.
Texas micro ... It didn't say the rest of the name. $5 super chat. How's it going with
Thank
the pear emoji?
you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think it's just Texas Micro Homestead. I think.
I figured that, or micro garden, micro homestead, someone loves that. But yeah, so it's foolproof. And what we do is, like she said, in the house, in the outside brooder, into the big pen, locked in, then released into the wild.
Yeah.
And it works very well.
Yeah. Stringfield had lamb chops for the first time. Yummy. I've never had a
Nice.
lamb chop, but it sounds good. Where to Begin Homestead said, "Are your chickens laying yet?" Ours just started. Yeah. So the little Rhode Island Reds that we got last year, fallish maybe, they've just started laying, and all the others are laying. So we're getting about 2 dozen a day.
Yeah.
We got a lot of eggs coming in.
And then we still got probably 30 chickens that are not laying.
Yeah.
That will be near the end of summer.
Yeah. So yeah.
Patty's Place. Welcome to the Gold.
Hey, Patty's
Welcome to the
Place.
membership. Thank you.
Welcome.
Very kind
So
of
we're
you.
pickling eggs. We're hard boiling eggs. We're having eggs for breakfast every morning. We're giving eggs away. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
I could water glass some if I wanted to.
Well,
but
she did water
right
glass
now,
up.
I'm just kind of enjoying giving them away.
Mm-hmm. We get plenty right now, and we're about to just ramp up even more.
Yeah.
So we usually start doing water glassing, excuse me, when we start getting closer to fall,
Right.
and the
Same
ladies are starting to lay, slow down a little.
Shanna said, "Do you all freeze your extra eggs?" I have never frozen eggs.
We just
I don't-
water glass or eat them.
or pickle them. Hard boil
Pickle,
them
yeah.
and give them away.
I know you've been telling the people you're going to do a pickled hard-boiled
I
pickle.
know I
egg.
need to because we're actually out. So that means we're looking at like a good 3 weeks before we're going to have any. So that's unfortunate.
Well, you
They were
can-
really good.
But you can still make them.
I
You need to
could.
make them so we can.
Yeah, I know.
We need to show them. Timmy here said, "Water glassing?" ? It's a way to preserve your eggs in a solution,
Lime.
and a so tight.
Evelyn, thank
Oh,
you so
you're very kind.
much. You're amazing.
Thank
too.
you for that super chat.
We love you. Hope you're well tonight. Hey, the delightful cottage.
But yeah, you water glass, you do it in a solution with lime and some other stuff. Put them in a so tight container.
Bucket. With a lid.
With a
Works.
lid.
Or a
Yeah.
crock. If you have a crock.
Yeah.
With a lid.
And then your eggs stay nice and fresh.
Yeah. Tea Garden Seeds video, Simply Southern Root said, "I have quite a few out, but all my tea garden stuff has germinated, so we need to
Everything.
go over that."
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. We need to do a
Greenhouse
video
is
and go over it.
doing its job this
Which
year.
we're gonna do the spring garden tour, so we'll
Yes.
Yeah.
So when we say spring garden tour, because we don't have like a massive amount out in the garden, well, I don't know, we have quite a bit.
every bed's full.
Yeah, every bed's full.
I mean,
It doesn't feel like a lot, but I guess because we've been staring at it since October, it
yeah,
doesn't feel like a
it's
lot.
just the same stuff over and over.
Yeah. We are going to do like a detailed, it might be a little bit of a longer one, but I want to like actually show like specifically what we're growing. Because now is a good time to
Hey,
talk about like
Teresa.
germination, which ones are we seeing doing better than others, and peppers suck. But everything else, like, I mean, you can drastically see a difference in some varieties, and that felt like a ghost that just ran by.
She's going to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have to leave here in a second. Pickled eggs, yeah, we love them. Man, they're so good.
Sherry Miles, how long from chicks until they lay? 6 months?
About, yeah. But it also kind of depends on the time of year.
Yes.
So if they turn
And-
6 months in kind of the dead of winter, they're probably
December.
not going to start laying yet. They'll probably wait till the spring.
Yeah.
Our Rhode Island Reds were perfect. They were timed
Mhm.
perfectly.
Yeah,
which
which
actually-
perfect 6 months, like right when spring hit.
Yeah. So time to milk the rabbits. I'll be back. What?
Bub?
Milking rabbits? Was he really milking rabbits? Did you get it?
I think he's.
Oh. I've never milked a rabbit.
I've never missed a rabbit either.
That's really cool if you're doing that. I don't know if you're joking or not. If you are, I really need to see this happen. I need proof.
I mean, do you use tweezers?
Is he joking?
I think that.
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Maybe
He
he's
said it
kidding.
yesterday. He's said it in other lives too.
Okay.
And I don't know.
Okay, he's full of it. Okay. Like, what? I need to see this.
Can you milk me too, Greg? I know Bub's always joking, but sometimes
proof. Yeah,
it's
I
like
do.
so straight laced, you're just not sure.
I know, and him, like, sometimes you're like, was he joking or not? I don't know.
Tweezers.
Oh my gosh, too funny. Go milk them rabbits.
Tammy, we got coyotes all over the place over here.
Yeah, I haven't heard any yet so far this year. Have you?
It's not rut season for them.
Mm.
So they're a little bit more checking different things out. But you can still have chickens with coyotes in the area. Do what we
Set up them
yes. Do what we do. Get you a little bit of electrical fencing and throw you some guineas in there to keep them up, and then shut them up at night. You're okay. And with coyotes, you're okay during the day. It's at nighttime. So as long as you have the electrical fence, then the shut up coop, you'll be okay.
Yeah, we actually got another fence. We need to.
Yeah,
we got the battery.
We got another
we get
fence.
the fence or just the battery?
I would assume the fence is down there, but I'm not sure.
We gotta get that set up.
Battery was the most important.
Is the rabbit milk compared to camel milk? Probably.
I'm starting to think that Meet the Parents is true.
Right.
Because y'all milking everything out there.
I actually learned the other day that you can milk a camel. People do it and they drink it.
City Girl, Country Heart, how easy is it to process chickens for a first timer? It is not easy.
Yeah, with a plucker it is.
Well, and listen, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, it's still like it isn't like a plucker is going to solve all your thing that you got. It's a learning process.
It is.
Just like anything. I mean,
well, the advice I would give you is go small.
Yep.
Get 5 to 10, 6 to 10, somewhere in that area. Don't go big for the first time.
Right.
We only had 15 and it felt like 150.
Right. Now we didn't have a plucker.
Right.
But I'm going to go ahead and tell you the most important part in doing the processing is the temperature of your water and the amount of time you put that chicken in there to dunk it.
You have to have it. It has to be
right on, which I'm trying to bring back into my memory because I have to look it back up on my phone. 155 or 165. For some reason, those two numbers pop in my head. 160. Something like that. Just Google it, or we said it in our video. I have to look back. It's not popping in my head. But you have to do it precisely right, or you're gonna rip the hair, or rip the skin.
Well,
right off
I mean, if
chicken.
you're gonna butcher it anyway, then I guess it doesn't matter. But if you're leaving them whole like we did, then you don't want to rip up all the skin.
Right. Yeah. If you actually want to quarter them and cut them up, then that's fine. Yeah, 165.
145 to 50. I don't remember.
Everybody's got different degrees. I promise you're going to find that sweet spot after doing a couple.
I think it was 165.
I thought that was ours.
Yeah. Which might have been a little hot.
Might have been.
Maybe a couple degrees.
Yeah. So maybe if.
Also could have been the plucker that we used, though. It was a drill plucker. Yeah. Don't do that.
That's crazy. I almost wish everybody could go through that one time using the drill plucker. Mark, the house and
I will appreciate a plucker much more.
Yeah, the house and Neighbor Road.
He went through it.
I will never forget y'all. Like the first one we did, because somebody has to hold the drill and turn it on while somebody else is holding the chicken.
Explain it, because people might not know what you're talking about.
Right. So it's a drill attachment. So you have a drill, you take your bit out, you put it right in, and it's got 6 fingers on it, and it just spins when you turn the drill on, like a plucker in a sense would. Well, somebody has to hold the drill down like this, like we put it on our picnic table. So it was sitting this way. Picnic table's this way. He said this way, hung it over. He was sitting there holding it, spinning it. I had the chicken, and I was kind of working it back and forth. Yeah. Well, sometimes when we actually got it going good, the feathers go flying, right? I mean, they're going like nuts. At one point, I looked at Mark. He had feathers from the top of his head all the way down his face because it was just shooting them right back at him. And I didn't even see it, but the man was just a trooper. Yeah. Just holding this drill. And I looked up, and I lost it. I was like, oh, my God, I'm sorry. He's like spitting feathers out. He's like, it's fine. Everything's fine.
It was definitely a learning experience.
Yeah, Jen caught a flu that day. It was freezing cold.
The flu. It was the worst day of my life.
We picked
It was so cold and it was so wet.
We picked every wrong thing to do that day.
It was bad. Plus, we stayed up way too late the night before too.
Yeah, we had a great time with Mark. We were up way too late.
Oh man, this time will be different though. We got the plucker, and we're going to do the turkeys probably next weekend, as long as the weather.
It all depends on the weather. They would have already been gone if we would have decent weather, but it's either 100% rain on every Saturday or whatever.
Yeah, Lola granola. Yeah, we'll do the.
We absolutely will.
Turkey video.
I think it's extremely important to see that.
Yeah.
just because you can watch, you need to watch the video so
Yeah.
you have a general idea. You still don't know until you do it. But yeah, we absolutely will.
Yeah. And then, gosh, how many meat chickens do we have now?
30 something, 35.
35-ish, maybe
I think
40.
it's maybe 40. Yeah,
And
because we
in
had the
freezer today,
mishap with we got
the
meat
Cornish
bad
game
math. We
hens,
got the game hens. Then when
and then we
they
have
gave
Cornish
us
crosses, and we
more
have
Cornish crosses.
turkeys.
We have no. It's because that was 15 and 15, and then we got
Right.
another 15.
So 30,
45.
45, and then the turkeys.
Yeah, so we're and then the turkey. So
And we took inventory today, and we had 6 whole chickens left in the freezer
from our last harvest, and we did 15 then. We eat 1 chicken a week.
Yeah.
So we got 6 left, and then so we're gonna do the turkeys and the game hens at the same time.
Yeah, and the turkeys we're actually going to can. We're going to leave one whole for Thanksgiving. The other we're going to grind up with a meat grinder, and we're going to can it, which we're excited about. The chickens, probably leave them.
Oh yeah, we'll leave them whole and just be individual game hens.
Maybe can some.
Everybody talked about how good they were.
Right.
And I don't think you want to can them because when you try to butcher them, you're not going to get enough
Yeah,
out of them.
it just feels kind of wasteful to butcher
it
up.
It does feel wasteful. So one tom, our biggest tom.
Plus, when we do cook the whole thing, I use the carcass for bone broth. So I've got enough bone broth for
bone broth for a day.
Everything.
Days. Yeah, so the biggest tom will be left for Thanksgiving this coming year.
Oh, that's a good idea.
If we're allowed to have it.
Sherry's Kitchen said you should save the game hens for Christmas dinner. That would be cool.
That is
Everybody
a clever
get their own
idea.
little
Right,
personal
game hen.
Wouldn't that be
Yeah, because we
awesome?
got 15 of them, so that'd be
Right.
cool. They probably won't last that long.
No.
Yeah, we'll eat them. If Christmas was soon,
Right.
maybe. But yeah, so we're excited. I mean, it's exciting to have all this meat in our freezer.
Yeah.
And after we did inventory today, we're like, dang.
Yeah, I was like, listen, we got to slow down on the pantry and start eating out of this freezer. We thought, man, I've got so much zucchini left. We don't even need to grow zucchini this year.
But we are.
Well, we will. I have zucchini bread left. I've got jalapenos out the ears, banana peppers, which
we had a lot of jalapenos last year.
Green bell peppers. We're actually going to do a fermented banana pepper, so I'll do a video on it when I do it. So we have so much.
We are okay.
Venison,
so that's another
we
thing.
still have venison from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We need to finish that. So we rotated everything from the bottom to the top. So we're gonna start eating off that and then move to the newer frozen stuff.
Yeah, let's give us backstrap. We haven't ate yet.
Yeah, that's in our main freezer. We need to thaw that one out.
Yes, and one tea we do. We share a lot of our food.
Yeah.
So we absolutely do that. Sure.
Let's see. Victoria said, "Do you recommend any new homestead channels?" New homestead channels.
So we haven't been
Honestly,
watching
don't know about any
like
new ones.
crazy.
I'll tell you who I faithfully watch is Gemini Homestead, and that is not just because she's one of my basically another mom to me, best friend to us, family. But it's also because I love her videos. Yeah. So where I was going with that is she's sick. She's being tested for the virus. She has underlying conditions, so that's complicating things. And she's currently in limbo, and I can't even imagine that, not knowing. I think she said she has 72 hours. So yeah, just pray for them. And, you know, if you have spare time, just go and watch their videos too, because in times like this, it's good to, you know, you can't always help out, you know, with money and stuff like that, but you can go watch their videos because that turns into money and it turns into, you know, positivity, and it's just good. So that's my recommendation. I don't have like a new homestead channel, but I love them, and you'll love their videos. They have a beautiful homestead, beautiful garden.
Yes, they do.
And they're just amazing people.
And they're the sweetest that you'll ever
CG and Andy, he's in the ER. I did not know that.
And who?
My goodness. CG and Andy, I did not know
terrible.
that. That's terrible. We will pray for them. Yeah, Miss Lippy. We love us some Miss Lippy.
Yeah.
We met them at the homestead gathering
actually
last year.
Like specifically all the events that we're going to miss this year. Like when I think back to the events we had last year, there's a lot of people that we had a very, very close connections with. But they're like, when I think about one moment, I think about sitting before everybody got back to the hotels.
Yeah.
It was Jen and I, the kids, Grammy Karen, and Miss Lippy and Buddy.
Yeah.
Sitting outside. And like, that was
We instantly became
connected
family.
more than like we ever thought
Yeah.
we would in 20 minutes, because then everybody got back to the hotel and we all had fun.
Yeah.
But like that 20 minutes was tight.
Yeah.
So they're beautiful people, amazing people. You'll love them.
Yeah.
They got that Louisiana love down there.
Yeah, definitely be praying for them, and hopefully it comes back and it's negative, and then she can hopefully get some anxiety relieved and start to feel better. I can't imagine being in that position. Obviously all of our mods.
All of our mods, absolutely.
Those are all awesome homestead channels. Grammy Karen doesn't have videos, but
Mama Z's, Naturally NC, Steps Farms, North Star Preps, that are all the ones that I'm seeing right there. Absolutely check them out. If they weren't our mods, we wouldn't love them.
Yeah. So. And they all have great videos. Yep. Awesome videos.
Wow, it's 9. Kids, come say bye to everybody real quick. What? Ray? Come here.
Thank y'all for praying for them. We really appreciate it. And I know they do too. They are just the sweetest people ever.
And if you want to see more about the Stringfield,
look up
go check out
moderators
Stringfield
too,
Farm.
Aren't they? They should be if they're not.
Started with Homestead Bub, the guy that milks rabbits.
Right.
And Buddy, too, isn't that?
All those people, I think they're moderators, but they might not be.
Buddy's not.
There we go.
Buddy's not.
There we go.
Buddy,
not Buddy the elf.
Oh.
All right.
Oh my goodness,
Tell
kids, we're already late.
Them.
We didn't realize how.
Everybody, stay safe. Don't get sick.
Hey.
Yes, we still get Butcher Box and love it. Get you one. It's awesome. Especially right now. You don't have to fight the stores. Just get it shipped right to you, and it's amazing. Lysol it as you do everything else, but it's great stuff.
Can we talk about something real quick?
What?
This is what quarantine looks like.
Yes.
Come on, girl, put your hair back or something. Loaded day.
And this is kind of Waylon's first time ever being on a line.
Yeah, she usually falls asleep.
I know, she's always asleep.
Always asleep. Yeah, everybody stay healthy and safe.
She had brownies on the mind.
Yeah, we're about to go eat some brownies.
I know. They said after the live, and I'm like,
I know.
Hey,
I'm going to eat them all for you.
It's 9 o'clock here in Kentucky, but why not, right?
Why not? All right, we love y'all. Have a good evening, and we will talk to you soon.
All right, bye.